With all this talk about the 100 men versus one gorilla, it makes me want to tell you guys about why I think I could beat up a hyena. Your boy right here could squabble out a hyena one on one if it's one on one. Me, mano y mano with the hyena if we're in a room. If we're in a room, okay? Now listen, you're gonna sit here and tell me hyenas are as savages. They're these savage animals who hunt lions. No, they're not. Well, yeah, okay. Yes, they do. They hunt lions in packs. They do shit like that. But that's when they're 20, 30 deep. When they're 20, if I'm 20 deep, I can hunt a lion. Okay? I can hunt whatever I want if I'm 20, 30 deep. Let's be real. If anything's 20, 30 deep, you can do basically whatever you want. Okay? I am out squabbling this hyena. Okay. Now, hyenas do have the strongest bite out of any animal in the animal kingdom. Okay, they have 1,100 psi bite force. I was not, I'm not planning to get bitten. If we're being real, I'm not planning to get bitten. Yes, they're about the size of a dog, or they're from 88 to 190 pounds, anywhere in that area. It's like the size of a man, the size of like a regular human. 88 to 190 pounds. It's not a heavyweight. Hey, I weigh more than this hyena. I'm not worried. Okay, this is the play. Me and the hyena are locked in a room. We're locked in a regular room. Let's say like 20 feet by 20 feet, 30 feet by 30 feet. Okay? First of all, yes, hyenas are fast. They can run up to 37 miles per hour. Bro's not running around in this room. He's not going to get the zoomies. Okay? This is how it's going to go down. I'm going to square off with the hyena. We're going to square off because, in my head, the hyena's already in the room. He's already in the room waiting for me to step in this room. Once I step in this room, we will commence battle. Okay. I step into the room, door or gate, whatever closes behind me, and now it's battle on. So in my head, he's like snarling and like trying to trying to get at me. Okay, I'm gonna throw a kick. No, I'm not gonna throw a kick. Okay, first of all, hyenas are a little bit aggressive. So if I had to be real, if you see this bro's neck, got a little big neck. Okay, I'm gonna try to slip in this rear naked choke in. Okay, we're gonna try to choke my boy out. So how we're gonna do this is hyenas are a little bit aggressive. So I'm gonna hope he's gonna kind of play this like a dog would, and like yap at me for a little bit, blah blah blah, and then try to lunge at me, and I'm just gonna sidestep, take the back, choke. Okay, if that doesn't work, if we're kind of at a standstill, I'm gonna try to either like slow kick his legs as hard as I possibly can, because they're on all fours. They're on all fours, okay? Their legs can't be that strong. If I perfectly low kick you in the leg as a hyena, I'm gonna hope and pray that I snap your leg like a little twig in the forest, and now you're like a spider. If you ever peel the legs off of a spider, it's a little vibrating ball, and it can't do anything to you. That's what we're gonna hope to do to this hyena. Peter, allegedly. Okay, listen, I'm just trying to tell you guys. I really believe that I could take a hyena down. I could take a hyena down. Men have taken down larger animals. There's so many stories of humans beating up mountain lions. Why can't I beat up a hyena? Every time I bring this up, people tell me, "Oh no, 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 you can't do this. Hyenas would eat you alive. Hyenas would not eat me alive. They really not. They're really not. Okay, maybe they don't hunt lions and shit, but they definitely hunt zebras, and they are smart. It says right here that hyenas outperform chimpanzees in cooperative tasks. Okay, but that's because they're 30 deep. When it's one deep, and I'm a human, I could use psychological warfare, bro. They're scared of lions. I could like roar. I could roar at him and maybe instill some fear, some primal fear in him, and maybe he'll cower up, and I could just kick him. Because you have to realize, right? Okay, you see this hyena. His brains are all right here. One good boom, one good whack. His brains are scrambled eggs. His brains are scrambled eggs, and he's out of there. He's out of there. So if the original plan doesn't work of waiting for bro to lunge at me and I sidestep and take the back and put him to sleep, I'm going to just boom, front, not a front kick. This is an MMA talking channel. I should know that. So if I'm oh my headphones. Okay. So if I'm stanced up like this and hyena's here, I'm just boom, like just axe kick, I guess, axe kick, but hyena's not that tall, so like boom. But I'm not trying to go around and down. I'm just trying to go up, hit him in the jaw. I'm trying to hit the hyena in the jaw with my foot. Hopefully, I'll scramble his brains. You know what I'm saying? If that doesn't work, I'm going to be side kicking the hyena. I'm gonna be side kicking the hyena. Zoom. You know, my headphones, the wire isn't that long, so I can't show you guys all my techniques. You know, I can't show you guys all my techniques to fight the hyena right now because my wire is not that long. But your boy E-Rock could out squabble a hyena. How many times do I have to tell you boys? I am 5'11", 210 pounds, a massive bloke. A massive man, okay? I could beat the brakes off a hyena with no issue. I promise. Anyways, boys, I'm out of here. I had to just let you guys know.